Hey, this is Wyatt with Stone Glacier. Today we're going to be running through a pack cleaning tutorial. I got my Sky 5900 here. It's a super bloody, super stinky from bear hunting this spring, and we're going to run you through the process today. Important thing about your SG pack is keeping it clean is going to help the performance and also the longevity of your backpack over time. Today we're going to be using this tub here to do all of our washing. We brought out some warm water with this 5-gallon bucket. And then we also have some Dawn dish soap. You can use any other light detergent if you have some. And then we're also going to be using a hard bristle brush here. You can wash your backpack in a bathtub, but we prefer to do this outside to keep some of the mess down. Alrighty guys, so step number one is going to be to take off your bag from your frame. If you're unsure of how to do that, please refer to one of our other videos we have on the YouTube channel. Alright, now that we have our bag separated from our frame here, before we dump everything into the water here, we really want to make sure to get all of your zippers completely undone, just like this, and then get out as much debris as you can from the inside of the bag, as well as the frame. Place to keep in mind here is the back of the shoulder straps. You tend to get some twigs and branches stuck in here, so just keep an eye on that before you get anything dumped inside of your water. Next, we're going to take our Dawn dish soap here and go ahead and add a generous amount. Get that all mixed up. And then we can add our bag and our frame. Alrighty, so now that we have everything submerged here in the warm water, we're going to take our hard bristle brush and go ahead and start scrubbing those areas where we've had a lot of blood. One of the big areas to keep in mind is the back of the frame here on this X-Pack material. Another big area too is this hip belt. Tend to get some blood leakage all in this area. Get that good and scrubbed. In addition to the frame, you also want to pay attention to the bag itself. Big area to keep in mind is the X-Pack on the back of the bag here. And then any other noticeably or visibly dirty spots. You can see the water start changing color here, which means we're getting all the blood out. The warm water is really going to help with that, but you can use cold water for this process too. All right, after scrubbing your backpack here, we're going to let it soak for a few hours, kind of let everything saturate. If your pack's really super crazy dirty, you can let it soak overnight, but since mine isn't too bad, we're going to leave it for 2 to 3 hours. All right, so now that we let this soak for a few hours, we're going to go ahead and dump all this out, refill with warm water, and rinse everything out. Rinse all the blood and grime out. As you can see, there's still some soap in this water. We're going to go ahead and dump this and repeat the process until we have clear water. I think we got this pack all cleaned up. We're going to go ahead and dump this last bit of water and then hang it up to dry. It's important to try to hang this upside down to let as much of the water get out as possible. We're going to go ahead and let this sit here for a few hours and then come back when everything's completely dry. Alrighty, it's been a few hours. Our bag and frame are dry. We're going to go ahead and reattach them and we'll be ready for our next hunt. If you have any questions on how to do this, check out one of our other videos on our YouTube channel and we'll run through that process for you. And as always, if you have any more questions, feel free to give us a call at the shop.